channel, and as you can see from this title, this will be our story time of our labor experience.
Okay.
How old are you right now? Anyways, so we are gonna give you guys a little backstory because a lot of you guys know and a lot of you guys don't know what unfolded in the hospital when we were giving birth. Well, when I was giving birth to our little sparkle of sunshine.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Pause it.
No, we need to pause.
No. Start eating without you. So before I get into this video, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also hit that bell button so that way you're notified every time I post a new video. And for those of you, like I said before, you guys have any negative comments or anything negative to say, please make sure you hit that bell button as well so that way you're notified every time I post a video. So that way you can give me some feedback. Yeah.
So before we start this thing off though,
we're gonna go ahead and
we got to toast because boy, having a baby in a pandemic,
it was hell. So we're gonna start off from the first beginning. When I found out that I was pregnant, basically something about this irregularity, it wasn't making sense. So I told him about it, and so he was like, we should just get a test. I didn't want to get a test right then because I was like, you know what, maybe it'll come on and all this and that. But no, it did not. So a week later, we ended up getting a pregnancy test. Still didn't take it right then. Waited to take it. And I took it. I got up one morning and took it. And it came back
okay, pause the story, y'all. She made her own homemade butter sauce. First time.
it was so good.
And
It's so good. That's why we did that pause.
banging.
But back to the story.
Mm-hmm.
So when I took the pregnancy test, I'm thinking, okay, it's not gonna say anything. Like, I'm just tripping. So, took it. Complete opposite reaction of what I thought was gonna happen. Ended up being positive. I was surprised, didn't say anything, so I grabbed the test and wrapped it up in a piece of paper towel because it was nasty. You just hold it, you just pee on it. Come on now. But anyways, showed it to him. He was half asleep. He looked at it, looked at me, looked at it again, and went back to sleep. So I said, okay, that's good news. So I laid beside him. It didn't dawn on him until like an hour or two later when he woke up.
Okay, so in my defense, you can't wake me up out my seat to be like, hey, look, out my sleep, you know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, look, especially with, I think I was just getting off from work.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I worked the overnight shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you gonna get that. All right.
So I'm gonna insert a picture of the pregnancy test, and we're gonna fast forward to.
But didn't we take like 4?
We took 2.
Took 2.
Mm-hmm. We took 2.
Both of them came out positive.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently so.
Nah.
They were just a fake line. That's what took so long for us to actually believe it. So after that, we went to the doctor, and it was confirmed that little Levi was making his way into the world in the next 9 months.
The name choosing, I would say by far was the hardest part.
We haven't gotten to that part yet.
I know that.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we get to that. fast forward, went to the doctor, got confirmation there, and after that I got the note to let my mom know that I was pregnant. She was a little bit mad at first, but then she what?
I didn't know that.
She was a little bit mad at first, but she was just like, I already knew you was pregnant because you're sleeping all the time and you eat my food, your food, his food, and your brother's food. Y'all, she made me feel like a fat butt. But I love my mama. So after that, she was just as happy as us though, to be honest. She just held her composure a little bit more. Because I'm grown. Like, I can understand if I was a child having a baby, but I'm a grown having a baby. So, we went to our doctor's appointments. We kept constantly up before the pandemic had happened. Everything was going smooth. Like,
everything was butter.
We heard the baby heartbeat, which I'm gonna see if I have a video of that with his heartbeat.
I got pictures of it.
We have pictures. If I don't have a video, I will insert the pictures. The pictures will be either over here or over there, whichever way. On there.
I put my foot in
We went to Texas to visit his mom. I'm sorry, his mom and his family. I love them, by the way. They were the most welcoming people ever.
Trying to kidnap her.
Especially your auntie.
So let me clear this up real quick. If any of my family is watching this,
they are.
I just love how quick y'all was just so fast to disown me and shoot straight for him when he wasn't even here yet. But I know it's all love. I know it's all good because he's an extension of me. But y'all
you feel some type of way?
Y'all ain't have to do your boy like that, man.
And if his family is watching and you guys happen to see this, please make sure to comment down below and let him know what y'all think of what he's talking about.
I still love y'all all the same. Ain't nothing gonna change.
Okay, so back to the story. I enjoyed myself in Texas. It was my first time going to Texas, and I really enjoyed it. I will be inserting. It was for Christmas.
I took her home for Christmas.
I will be inserting clips of my week there because we were there for a week, weren't we? 4 or 5
days.
It was a good amount of days. His mom kept me fed. Oh my God, y'all. She can cook. Like, her food be banging. Yeah.
She's starting her own deli as well. So when we get the information, hopefully by the time we upload this video, it'll be on there so I can shoot y'all the link, shoot y'all the information. Y'all go show my mama some love because she taught your boy how to cook.
Texas, of course.
She taught your boy how to cook and she stay happy when I'm in the kitchen. Y'all go check that out.
But when I went there, I didn't have a stomach. I'm gonna insert some more pictures of that. But when I came back, I had a little bit, yeah. But when I came back, I had blew up and didn't even know it until I had people commenting and they was just like, "Girl, you blew up," and I was just like, I didn't notice it until I, took a picture of myself.
Your lips on fire.
Just a tad bit. Yours on fire?
A tad bit.
You look like it. All right. But fast forward to the beginning of this year, and everything is going smooth. And around this time, we were looking for.
I think homie might need diaper change in a minute.
Around this time, we were doing good. We were looking for an apartment. Thank God we ended up finding an apartment around March when we were here. And by the time we moved in, the pandemic had happened. I mean, and everything was terrible. Y'all, I was scared to leave the house. I didn't even want to go to my doctor's appointment. Like, there were like 2 doctor's appointments that I had skipped simply because it was too many people. And the way they was talking about the whole pandemic going, they were talking like, you know, it was serious. Like, it was serious, but you know, it was very catchy. So I'm being pregnant, you know, I get paranoid. No, I can't be around a lot of people. Then half of them was up in their coffin and everything, and no. So I left.
I will say this though, everything was going smooth, everything was going good. Like even after the pandemic had started and the doctor visits we did go to, it was all gravy, it was all good. Mm-hmm. But eventually all that changed.
All of it changed. It went from only our partners being able to sit out in the waiting area to nobody being able to sit out in the waiting area. And then they had to cut the number of people that were actually coming to the clinic. Then they checked you every time, which you already knew.
So, long story short, basically by the end of their compromising, I had to wait outside in the car. Mm-hmm. Every day.
He missed the doctor's appointments. He missed a lot of them. Even the one where they was checking him to see how big he was. And the thing is, a lot of people are able to film their baby heartbeat and pictures of their baby and the sonogram actually of their baby's moving. I pulled out my camera to do that, and that lady told me that I was not allowed to do that. And I'm just like, how am I not allowed? It's my child. Like, what else can be filmed up in here besides my child? Like, that's my little human, not yours. She pissed me off, y'all. I want to wring that white lady neck. Not that I have anything against white people, because I love y'all. It's just, some of y'all do some more stupid shit. Really do. She didn't even have to say that to me. Like, she really could have let me take pictures, because the first lady, she let us take pictures of him before he even got as big as he did. So I got highly mad about that because I couldn't FaceTime him. Because again, no cameras, couldn't be on the phone. So he couldn't see his baby moving. And he couldn't see his baby. He couldn't hear his baby heartbeat. Mad. But I do want to give a shout out to my doctor. You know who you are. Thank you so much for delivering my baby for me. And thank you for making me feel so comfortable and everything. And thank you so much. So, after that, I say 2 or 3 weeks prior to us having him, she told me that I had to be induced. Either if he don't come on the birthday or the day, before his birthday, I'm gonna have to get induced. Thank God I was induced the week before, well not the week, but the day before he was born. Because I didn't want my baby to be a late baby. I wanted him to be born either before his due date or on his due date. So, I didn't really want to get induced. I wanted to go into labor naturally. But, y'all know how things go. Things don't always go as planned. So.
But they always manage to work out.
I always manage to work out. So,
I put my foot in there.
You did. You really did. So,
let me hit
on
you.
the day.
Let me hit your elegant. Oh man, it's ripped. It's still good.
That hole in your napkin? Okay, cool. Anyway.
Don't you worry about my hole. My hole is good.
Okay. But, anyways, back to the story. The day of the delivery, everything went smoothly. I will be inserting a clip of us, a couple of clips But first, before we checked in, everything was normal. She checked our temperature. We were both normal. It was okay for us to even go.
Before you can get to all that, I recorded everything.
What do you mean?
I recorded me taking Ace outside the morning of.
Well, they gonna get clips of that as well.
I'm just saying, y'all, this how hype I was. Cause I'm in the mindset like, I ain't bet my little dude is coming. I'm gonna be the first one he see. I'm gonna be the first one. Well, probably the second one to hold him. That's what I was thinking. All this, so I'm in a great mood. I'm texting all my family members. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't care. Texting all my people. I took the dog outside, and a real close friend of ours was, willing to, take care of Ace while we was gone.
Shout out to Trantasia. Thank y'all for that.
We love y'all. Like y'all long.
Can't wait till y'all start y'all channel.
Now, at this time, his fiance was pregnant as well, and she was due 2 weeks after you.
Yeah.
Now they agreed to take Ace because he's the one who gave us the puppy. They also have one.
We didn't trust nobody else with him.
Yeah, I didn't trust nobody else with my dog.
So why not let X, the person that gave us the dog, if he could watch the dog?
So
sorry that we put so much on y'all. We was not trying to.
I recorded every moment, and I mean like walking Ace that morning of, packing the bags, coming out the door, locking the door, packing up the car.
Bags right before we packed up the car.
Packing up the car, pulling up to the hospital, walking to the hospital door. The nurse was even getting recorded. I mean, everything was going great. Go ahead and tell your side.
So we got in there, and we got to our room. Before I made it to my room, the nurses at the nursing station, they was just like, you were supposed to have came here last night at 7, excuse me. Last night at 7. And I'm just like, that's not what my doctor said, but whatever. So they were like, well, I'm happy y'all here now. So we got set up in the room and everything was going great. And
I had to wait outside for a little minute.
Yeah.
While they prepped her and got her ready.
Mm-hmm. Now.
No biggie though.
Comes the part where she literally had to basically induce me. Basically had to strip the membrane, which was painful. Oh my God, y'all, that hurt it. Like, that was the only part that hurt it. It was the only part that hurted me. I don't know about y'all's experience. I'm talking about my experience. So don't watch this video and be like, well, that didn't happen to me. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about my experience. Anyways. It's spicy. Okay. Anyways. After I got induced at 6. I'm sorry.
In the morning.
That morning. So, hold on. That morning. So, I'm good. I'm good now. So, so I'm gonna call my mama, my sister, my auntie the whole time because it's my first child. They're not there. They're not gonna be able to be there. So I'm sometimes upset, trying to keep myself calm and stress free because I really wanted my mama to be there, and I already knew my sister was gonna come whether or not nobody else came. So
my mama was on the phone.
Yeah, his mom was on the phone. His cousins called.
My granny.
Everybody called. Everybody kept up with us. I mean, it got so bad to the point where, his mom and his cousins were calling every 15 minutes.
15? It was every 5.
Basically, my mom and them calling. My sister kept calling. She was trying to time it and everything. And so, after... Now, when it came down to the epidural, I did not get the epidural right then. I said I was going to hold out until, it becomes unbearable. So I made it to 6 centimeters before the pain it shot up my back, and I was like, you know what? So after that, I got my epidural, and I was feeling fine. And they was like, well, if you start to feel normal on one side, just let us know and you can turn to the other side. I'm glad that I kept doing that, because I heard that if you twist and turn, like keep rotating sides, it'll help you dilate even quicker. And I kept doing that and kept doing that. I had to pee like every couple of minutes. I was hungry, I was mad, I was upset. Somebody ended up eating chicken tenders and fries.
Wait a minute. Now, we didn't eat nothing that morning because they told her she couldn't eat anything. Then when we got there, one of the first things that they did, asked me, was I hungry? Was I supposed to say no?
I want you to eat. But you can let me taste a piece of that.
I didn't want nothing to happen in a bad way because I didn't know what the hell was going on. If the doctor say you can't eat, you just can't eat. I know, right?
After I get the epidural, which was a good thing I didn't wait too long, because a family member of mine told me that if I would have waited too long,
they wouldn't have gave it to you.
They wouldn't have gave it to me.
Which is the exact same thing her doctor said.
Yeah.
Because she got it at the perfect moment. Because if she would have waited like 15, 20, 30 more minutes, she wouldn't have been able to get it.
So, I inserted another clip. I was feeling good after I got that epidural. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I was feeling real good.
I got all the clips, y'all. I got it.
And y'all will see them. Now, I made it to 8 centimeters. And the doctor, she came in, my doctor that delivered him, she came in and she was just like, I'm trying to figure out why every time you have a real big contraction, why his heart rate drops. Me not knowing anything, I'm thinking it's normal, because I hear his heart beating. It sounds like it's beating normal to me. So she was like, I'm going to give it 30 minutes and then I'm going to come back up in here and see what I do. So after 30 minutes had came, I was 8.5. Was I 8.5 centimeters? I was 8.5 centimeters. So she was like, well, we going to have to end up doing an emergency C-section. Y'all, when I heard that, I was like, oh, no, ma'am. I started crying and crying. And I think that's what made so much stress be on him. And I was not trying to, but I did not want to get no C-section. No, I don't want nobody cutting me open. No.
So at that time, it was pretty like, it was a really emotional thing, because I didn't want that happening either, because I don't know if y'all know this, but in black women, there's a higher percentage of mothers not making it through birth, especially during a C-section. Mm-hmm. So that was not what we wanted at all. So, I mean, she's in the room crying. I'm trying to console her. I'm feeling some type of way myself. I'm worried about her. I'm worried about my son. My mama's on the phone trying to console me, telling me everything gonna be all right.
No.
I was an emergency C-section, baby. But I had no choice.
I was too.
I had no choice. I was about 10 pounds coming out.
But after that, she was like, because she seen I was scared. She seen that and she was like, we're going to wait, 15 more minutes? We're going to give it another 15 more minutes.
She said 20.
20? Well, she said we're going to give it another 20 minutes. Y'all do not know. I was turning. I was rotating. I was moving. I was trying to do something to dilate. By the time she came, it didn't even take her really 20 minutes. She came back in the next 10 minutes. She was just like, you done dilated a whole, 9.5 centimeters? And she was like, well, I don't think we ain't gonna need this C-section. She was like, we can go ahead and get him up out of here
she
now.
said, come on with that card.
She said, come on here with that card. We finna go ahead and
we finna go ahead and start pushing.
Now the thing is, she real life had to threaten him, what, 2 times, 3 times? 2 times? 3? I couldn't see your other hand. 3 times.
You mean the other finger?
You know what I mean. Anyways, first was a C-section. Then she had to threaten him with the suction cup because he would not come out at all. And then she even threatened him with the forceps because he was ready to come out, but he wasn't coming out as quick enough. And I think that's why he came out breathing hard, because he was so ready to come out. He ingested some of that fluid, and it got into his lungs. So that's the reason why he came out breathing heavy. And they had to do, they had to take him down to ICU just to keep an eye on him, just so he won't set up a respiratory infection. Before we get to all that,
I had my mom on the phone, her mom on the phone. Was that on FaceTime?
It was on 3-way.
3-way. All of them yelling, Kim, push, come on, Levi, push him out, da da da. The nurses, before everything started, they all, and I mean like every last one of them.
I had only one nurse. Tell me why I had 2 or 3 different nurses coming up in there and trying to look at my stomach. And the reason why they were looking at my stomach is because they were looking at my stomach. When it contracted, it was squeezed real tight, but you can still see him. Like, you can see him. And the nurse was like, I ain't never seen, nobody's stomach do that. I mean, I've seen the contraction, but I ain't never seen something like that. And so I was just like, I don't know what to tell you, because this is my first child, so I don't know what to expect. That's the look I gave her. So after he's born and everything, I'm looking at him. I finally hear his cry, and I was so happy.
Before we even get to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was about 5 nurses in there, right? Mm-hmm. 3 of them was black. 3 of them was black. All right. And when I mean to tell you, they all just cued in on me and looked at me, was just like, you gonna be all right? You good? You good? You straight? You can see? Like, you're not gonna pass out on us, or you ain't faint, you ain't squeamish. I'm like, man, look here. If y'all don't get my son up out of here with the quickness, and I mean like now, somebody getting punched. Mm-hmm. So we all talking her through it. I am going back and forth from bottom to top, I think it was under 13. Under 13, more than 6.
Okay.
Somewhere in that frame.
Okay.
Here's what pissed me off. Levi gets out. They clean them off. And Levi still makes this face to this day to where he will look around like, yo,
who are y'all?
Why am I here? What do you want? He had that look on his face, and it was just like, okay, something's wrong, da da da. And I'm looking like,
that's his face. Like,
he looks fine to me. He's looking at y'all like this is his first time seeing anybody. He don't know what he's seeing. Mm-hmm. So they immediately hook him up to all these little oxygen tanks, and they trying to make him cry. He's making sounds, but he's just not crying. Because in my opinion, maybe he
was tired, and I had an epidural in me, so of course he's gonna get affected by that too.
And now he's crying.
Now he's crying. So after that, so the doctor was just like, we're gonna take him down to the ICU and everything, and da 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 da, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't even get a chance to hold my baby. Like, neither one of us got a chance to hold him. But my mom and his mom was just like, they should have let us held him. That way his breathing probably came back to normal, because he was under a lot of stress, I believe. And it was just so much going on around him. So of course he was gonna feel that way. But it is what it is. It's fine. We have him now. He's healthy and he's perfectly fine. But so here's the part where that pissed us off. So our doctor told us ahead of time, he was gonna be able, the dad was gonna be able to come into the room and be with us and the baby. And after they took our son down to ICU, another nurse came in and she was just like, well, you're gonna have to go, talking to him, you're gonna have to go and see her tomorrow. She has to get set up in her room and can't nobody see the baby for a whole hour and all this, man. So I'm just like,
now mind you,
what?
I had a bag packed. Everybody seen my bag because we had separate bags. They was bringing me blankets earlier, and they was telling me like, oh yeah, you're gonna be set up in a room with her, blah blah blah. You're gonna be like this. It's gonna be set up like this.
And they also said, hold on. They also said that they were gonna take him down there, check him, and then bring him back up.
They told you that?
Yeah.
They didn't tell me that.
They said that before you walked out, before she came in, it was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to leave. Like she said, after they get him set up, we can get him into our room and everything, and you can come in there where we at.
Okay, so I, of course, get all the bags together, her bags and stuff, and we walking down the hall, and of course I'm still throwing a fit. I'm telling her like, look, I need to speak with somebody. I need to talk to somebody over you. Somebody got to tell me something because y'all apparently this shift change. Y'all haven't been exchanging information the correct way or whatever the case might have been. Because I got one nurse telling me I can stay. The doctor's telling me, yeah, you're going to be fine. You can stay. Then I got other nurses and other doctors. It literally took them calling the security of the hospital to come escort me out. That's how livid I was. I'm on the phone with my uncle, who is a minister, trying to calm me down. I'm on the phone with my auntie. She's trying to calm me down. And the only reason I didn't end up in handcuffs that night is because my uncle lit a fire under me and was like, nephew, you rather would see your son the next day or wait till somebody come bail you out and your son might be home or still in the hospital? Which one you want to do?
Now, when the doctor told him that he can't be in the room, my mama and his mama was on the phone and they heard this, and his mama was just like, why can't he be up in there? What is all this about and everything? Like, she was not playing no games. My mama snapped, like, she was just like, why the hell can't you be in the room and da 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 and what you mean? How she gonna change up her story just like that? And I'm just like, oh, I just want this to be over with. I just want my baby. I just want my boyfriend. I just want to go home, get my baby, go home. Like I was over this. So
they really called the damn campus police.
They did. I thought he was gone because I had called him. I thought he was gone and he was still in the building.
They thought I didn't
even know what was going on until my mama called and she had told me what was going on. Like she had to talk to him. And she was trying to get him to, go home and just relax and everything.
Can I ring my bell?
I was trying to keep calm, not make my blood pressure shoot up or anything. And y'all, I'm just feeling all types of ways. I'm feeling some type of way. Get to my damn room. I'm thinking I'm gonna get something because I ain't eating all day. Guess what I had in my room, y'all? Guess what I had to eat? A cold sandwich. I had a little snack tray, to be honest. Sure did. A snack tray. I was so mad. Then the nurse came down. She was just like, do you want to go and see your baby? I was like, yeah. Someone inside a clip of him. It's a picture. And when I first seen him, I just busted out crying because they had hooked up the tubes. Like, it was just something wrong with him, but they was flushing out his system.
You can't get none of that.
So, he after a day or two, because it was over the weekend, after a day or two, he actually started doing better. He was eating. They was lying saying that he wasn't eating, but they had him on a feeding tube, so of course he wasn't going to drink any milk if he was on a feeding tube. But when he finally woke up and seen me, like, it's just like he instantly knew who we were. And
every day, so 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm waiting on them to open up the door. I'm there.
Yep.
Like, bro, hey, go ahead, check me in. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know where I'm going.
Yep. And when we finally got him out, we were so happy. Like, I was so happy because I was so happy. I was so happy to get up out of the hospital. I was so happy to get my baby, hold him, feed him.
At first, they sent her home before they sent him home.
So and I was not trying to go home.
Imagine them. What was it? 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
You got some home. No, it was 3. You got some home on Friday. We didn't get him till Tuesday.
I got some home on a Saturday.
Saturday?
That was Saturday.
We still didn't get him till Tuesday.
We didn't get him till Monday.
It was Tuesday.
It was Monday. I had him Thursday. He went down to ICU Friday and Saturday. I was there.
All I know
we were supposed to get him that Sunday, and we didn't get him until Monday. And I was so happy that we finally got him. I was so happy. Like, so happy. My baby was the biggest baby, y'all. He was
in the NICU.
In the NICU. He was 7 pounds, 10 ounces, and 22 inches long. When it came down to the naming part, like, his name was going to be something else, but the name that I chose, it was a name that belongs to his family members already. That's not why I named him that. I named him that because I liked that name and that combo. But we decided not to go with that name because he wanted him to have his own individual name. Now, Levi came from part of the name that I had chose, because he liked it and I liked it. And we both came up with his middle name.
It's a shortened version of your
It's a shortened version of my middle name. With the help of my sister, of course. And that's how he got his name. He has 2 last names because we're not married yet. And of course he would have had 1 last name, but we're not married.
Not yet.
Not yet. So,
but where am I
this
going?
is the little tater bug. I will insert a few pictures of him when he was first born until now.
Really?
And he is too adorable, y'all. So, yeah. This will conclude our story time of our pregnancy journey, because I forgot the name of this video, but our pregnancy journey through a pandemic. And
we got out of it.
We made it out of it, safe and sound.
You're not getting that.
Y'all, he is 6 months old and he looks like he's 1. He's just a healthy baby.
A big, happy, healthy baby.
Which is it's not new to me because our family has big babies like that, and his family does too, so it's not nothing.
Which, shout out to my second older sister who just had her first child. Riley, I can't wait to meet you. And you came out literally just a few. I found out she was 7 pounds and 2 ounces.
Oh.
Okay, he
got
wants
a little cousin.
He wants you.
But that will conclude this video, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, like I said before. And please stay tuned for the next video that we have in store for you guys. And we will see you guys later. Peace out.
Tell them bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.